Hello, and welcome to this audio recording. I am your host, Nicholas Michael, and this is the third episode of AH, AHME 3. I guess that's how we call it. So, where are we? Yeah, I guess I could just talk about the addictions. Not really, though. I'm not very excited about that. Maybe we're gonna continue it. But how's everybody doing? Like, I know you've missed me. These three people that have been listening this whole time. Um, I was just, as you can see from my bio, you can understand the way that the uploading is working. Whenever I feel, alone or betrayed from my own feelings and needing some talking therapy, I'm just gonna hop here and continue with the series. Today's It's been like 8 days. How much time has it been? Just making sure. I'm pretty sure it's been nearly 10 days or so since the last upload. A moment to check. Swear down, it's been quite some time. Would you look at that? And here the it's been 10 days, yeah. No, 11. No, 10 days, 10 days. 10 days since the last episode. No, I'm not gonna take rests or whatever. I just didn't feel alone. My brother visited back home for vacation, so I had a lot of company. My friends have been around too, and it's been fun times. So, what have been what was news these couple of days? Ah, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say the word, but I'm just gonna say attacks, especially in Germany and in this Christmas village. It's let's say attacks, tea attacks. By the way, from my name, not actually my name, from the name of the series, AHME. I know it sounds like Ahmed or Ahme, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I swear down is not an organization for these matters. Whoever wants to use the lingo, the terminology, go ahead. You're gonna be copyrighted when I get famous, but for now you can use it. Well, actually, no, don't use it, please. Don't do anything else. Just leave the people alone. Stop killing people, man. Sorry, stop murdering. No, if I keep saying these words, I'm just gonna get banned or whatever. But let's just be peaceful. Why doesn't why do we have to go through this, man? Like, yeah, but your book says whatever. I know, I respect it. Not really, but just peaceful. Why do we have to kill each other? Like, what is going on here? Never- Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into it because this is a channel, a non-political channel, a non-racist channel. We don't deal with this stuff here, but it's a matter that I needed some outing from because I found it disturbing because it's fucking Christmas, man. What the fuck is going on? Why do we have to go through this? Especially in Germany, where I don't even want to talk about it because I said I'm not going to talk about politics. Um, yeah, anyway, uh, it's another day, another episode. Well, it's been 10 days, I know, but I guess I had some ideas to speak about. I had some thoughts that we could have discussed, but I don't take notes, to be honest. I should have taken some notes down for the ones that I wanted to speak with you about. Um, the funny part is that today I recorded a video, maybe a few hours ago. Maybe it was, yeah, it was a few hours ago, but I don't remember exactly the time. But I know it doesn't matter. I don't know why I keep saying, talking about the time that I recorded the video. But since I recorded the last video, I was away from home, so I didn't upload it. So I came home and I sat down to listen to it, and I thought it was the most ridiculous idea that I've ever had to do, because I usually don't listen to myself, and I just throw the video on YouTube. And to be honest, I think it was the most worth it one, because when I listen to myself speaking on the microphone, I just think of all the negative thoughts that I have about, and my concerns about this channel. So I deleted the recording and I was like, yeah, no more. So while I was sitting here in my room, I was like, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and record it again and see uh, if maybe it was just uh, the idea of the negativity that I was having in my mind. I don't know. I have some circulated thoughts recently that this might be a stupid idea, but the more I think of the people that are getting famous and trending from this lifestyle and this content, the more upset I get. So not upset. Well, the more soft I get, because I think that well, I'm just being I'm just being very silly here, because you have to be very careful with your words on the internet. It looks particularly easy. It's probably not, and it's mm, I'm pretty sure that it's not. But some of the content that I've been watching recently, it's very it's very weird how easy it is to make content these days, and not just that, it's nothing um, but entertaining, but in the way that you're entertaining a child. You're not entertaining in um, how do I say? Uh, let's say it's not the most valuable information on the planet, but it's getting views because of, mm, may I say, the the extreme is, I don't know the word, but from the extreme stuff that they're doing. But it's not even that extreme. I just think that some people are just need a title and a thumbnail, and the people are just gonna hump in and they're gonna watch it, whatever. Some people are also getting famous because of the how easy it is with the algorithm on the platforms like TikTok and whatever. I don't know. I just feel like, not my talent, of course, it's not a talent, but my ability um, to be able to create content is this way, and I think that there are not many people that can actually speak to themselves in the way that people like me can, because not because I've got some kind of fucking superpower or whatever, but I think of the loneliness. Some people are just way too popular. You have to be lonely, man. Just be lonely. You're gonna have superpowers, apparently, according to me. You see, this is why I'm doing this. Like, it's bringing me, it's bringing some sense to my thoughts, because imagine having all of this bullshit in your brain and having to express it. Not having to express it. But anyway, uh, I don't know. I just got lost in my thoughts. I also um, moved back with my parents for the holidays, so it's very frustrating having to find peace in the making. Like it's very difficult to live alone, and then suddenly all of a sudden you have to cooperate with the program of others. I'm also very sick now, so I have at least a reason to be alone in my room and uh, collect my thoughts and be able to create recordings like that, or even play video games. I don't know. But today is officially the one day that I had some time to record, and I recorded two recordings. But um, as I said, the one I had to throw away. But yeah, anyway, so might as well just continue the stories of my strange addictions from the university. So hmm, I guess after having to go through the smoking, uh, the smoking addictions, um, I started having um, weird needs of, I don't know, um, nicotine. So I started doing um, coke. No, not really. No, I'm just gonna stop here. Um, to be honest, I didn't have many um, addictions going through from university uh, because honestly, just the nicotine part, nothing much else. So we're gonna open a new topic today. Our new topic is going to be, um, well, what are we gonna talk about today? Ah, yeah, I'm gonna talk about how upset I am with my rabbit. Yeah, I've got a pet rabbit, and today it was his last day in my room. I am very upset with him. So the the moral of the story is don't trust the rabbit in your fucking room. Like these pieces of shit are going, these fur balls are going to fuck the smell of your room. So first of all, this rabbit was not supposed to be mine. It was supposed to be uh, my ex's because I bought it for our anniversary and it ended up in my fucking hands right now and I have to deal with it. Anyway, I bought it as a girl and it turned out to be a boy, and it's been 3 years now since I broke up with this piece of shit, and I ended up with a fucking rabbit in my hands that cannot stop fucking pissing himself, or as I knew, herself. And this piece of shit started um, like how like in the palm of my hand, like that small. And I thought that I could take control of it, like um, be able to teach it some manners. But fuck no, the it's a ridiculous situation. Like it's very upsetting. It just jumps and sprays everywhere. The fucking common piss, because apparently it's it's not just piss, it's cum as well. So I go to the doctor and I show him the rabbit, the vet, sorry, not the doctor, and he spreads the bunny's legs and he tells me, uh, so why don't you neuter him? I don't know if this is the term. I think it's neuter. Yeah. Why don't you neuter him? And I'm like, but why should I neuter her? Like, I don't have any bunnies around, so she's not gonna get pregnant. And she and he and the vet looks at me and he goes, "The fuck you on about? He can't get pregnant. He's a boy." And I was like, "What the fuck?" But I was told that it was a girl. What are you talking about? And the vet is like, "Well, he's got balls and the penis." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm also very sick. I don't know if I told you this before, but yeah, it's not an ideal situation having to speak for more than a minute, and I it's it's a very difficult right now having to keep on going, but I have to. Anyway, I'm I go to I leave the vet and I bring him home, and the vet told me that you could neuter him for around 160 euros. So in my mind, I had it like it's not necessary. So we're here 1 year later, and I decided that I am going to try and give him a chance and teach him some manners and bring him in my room for the nights. So from the second night, because from the first night he was all right, he was just wandering around the room. So I was planning because my mom is not okay with this. I planned it like wake up, go to sleep, whatever time I go to sleep, bring him in the room, open the cage, and put everywhere carpets so he doesn't piss everywhere, whatever, pee everywhere, and go to sleep. Put an alarm at around 7 a.m. because she's no way, she's not gonna get awakened at that time. And I take him outside. He pees, and then I put him back in the house, but not in my room, so she doesn't complain. Today, I decided to bring him a bit earlier in the uh, from the afternoon, so he can play with me a bit. At first, I was like, "Oh, look how behaved my boy is." I was so proud. And then a few seconds later, I check um, on my computer. The time was time for a shower, let's say. And I got up, and while I was walking, I walked in front of his cage, and he jumped out. And I stepped on his carpet, and he pulled it back. So I look back at him, and I turn myself towards him, and I try to play with the carpet so I can excite him, let's say, and play with him. The moment that I bow down and touch my hand on the carpet, he jumps and sprays all over my face. And I was like, what the fuck? I was more upset with myself than the fucking rabbit. And also I had to be fast and just remove him from my room, clean everything so my mom doesn't see anything, but it was too late. She found out. I was very upset, but I think this is my last chance towards him to behave because he, every time that I try to be nice, he starts with his nice moves like, "Oh, I'm a good boy. Yeah, you can trust me. I'm gonna be a good son." and then all of a sudden he just goes mad. He doesn't give a fuck about anything. He's going to spray everywhere. Like anyway, and now he's outside. I don't give a shit. Maybe tonight I'm gonna feel bad and I'm gonna put him back in, but for now I'm just enough. You had enough. Anyway, as I'm waiting for the next year to come, I am I'm having some, let's say, thoughts and expectations for myself, but most importantly, I'm just waiting for my grades to come out and see how long is this um, degree gonna take of the university, if I'm gonna get it soon. It's not looking good, bruv. But anyway, but the exciting part is that it is about this channel. I wanted to have some um, shared thoughts with you, but I don't think that there's gonna be a lot of discussion between us because it's probably uh, not a lot of real people watching my videos, or not a lot of fans at least. It's probably just going to be another lonely video. But yeah, I want to have some discussions with you. But the first thought that I had is I have a lot of people in my village that need interviewing. So I had an idea of maybe interview the um, the people from my village because of these wild thoughts and wild opinions and wild perspectives that they've got. I just want the people to know. I just want the people from outside of this island to know what the fuck is going on here. And I think this is a great opportunity uh, with the time that we live in, because we're nearly in 2025. There's AI that can directly translate the language from um, and even show in the video and with the same voice. So I think this is gonna be a good idea. Like putting two videos, like the interview and also the AI translation into different videos for the people that know my language and for the people that want to know in English what the fuck they're saying. Like some mad ideas. And also, as we pass by the time, make more interviews with even people online from outside of my island. And who knows, maybe I think 2025 is gonna be a very good year. I I promise myself that I'm going to try even more because this is a huge step for me. Um, Doing this, talking towards an empty screen, and and hopefully I'm gonna learn also how to edit. So the long pauses and um, the black screen and also the volume of the video will be fixed, and hopefully I'm going to be able to show my face as well. uh, I need to fix my webcam, and yeah, I promise also, I think I also talked about this, excuse me, in my one of my previous videos. I'll be taking uh, uh I'm going to be outside of what am I saying? I'm going to be traveling to England in a couple of months, and it's going to be exciting because I'm also going to have to vlog some of the places I'm going to be in. And as I shared on my X, uh, I'm going to also be uploading another series. I'm not going to say the name yet because I'm not quite sure yet about the content, but it's going to be about Tottenham Hotspur, and I'm going to have another series, let's say, to talk about and express my feelings and express my thoughts and express my anger because I have a lot of it when this is going on. And especially the last couple of weeks, I've been trying not to watch football, but fuck this team. It makes me so upset. But it's boring, boring Tottenham Hotspur. I know, I know. I should expect this. Anyway, I think I think we've covered a lot of ground today. There's not much to discuss. Maybe in the future I'm going to allow myself to talk about politics, but today it was a good opportunity to express a few thoughts about it. I'm not going to go deep into it from now on. I'm going to try to maybe make another channel and talk there like we don't care. Maybe it gets more views. We're gonna see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Uh, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Share this video with your friends and make fun of my English and whatever I'm talking about. And as always, I love you and have a good year because I'm not quite sure if I'm going to upload another one. I hope you enjoyed 2024. It was terrible for me. And I hope 2025 will bring us all joy and excitement and a great future. Love you and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.